Till now, we saw how we can generate our Jenkins pipelines using some YAML files. We saw how to utilize the Groovy code in order to generate our pipelines. Now it's time to enhance it a bit more. Earlier, we were using a very simple snippet for generating the pipelines. So let's first of all, let's improve our job template, and then we will add support on the template for different environments. Let's see that. So earlier we were using this simple template which only has one stage, and that is execute shell. But now let's use a different template, and I have already saved a template here inside this file. Let's open it and let's see what it has. So it has different stages, let's say checkout, build, test, and then deploying the code to different environment, let's say dev, QA, and production. So now we will use this template. So let's copy it, and in place of this we have to paste the thing which we just copied. So let's paste it. We have pasted this now, and we also have to provide it a job name, right? So using pipeline just like this will not work. We have to provide it in a way such that job DSL plugin understands it. So let me show you how to identify how to write pipeline configuration for job DSL. So what we have to do is we have to just go to our Jenkins. Inside Jenkins, the moment you will go to your seed job, let me go to configure. Here you can see I have a link for job DSL API syntax. So let's open it, and this will give you the complete list of job DSL syntax which you can use. So as I mentioned, I cannot directly use the pipeline syntax in job DSL. I will have to give it in a different format altogether. So the complete thing I can take a reference from here. Let's see. Let it load first. Okay, so it has now loaded, and you can see in the left hand panel I can see a different options to create a job. So we were earlier using this simple option called job, and if I click on this, you can see this way I can create a simple job. So syntax will be like this: job and the job name, and inside it I can give it different parameters like this. So in my case I want to use a pipeline job, so let's see that option, this one. So I have to use this option, and here you can see I have to define my pipeline job like this. So pipeline job, the name of the job, and inside definition, inside CPS, I will have to give my script. So this example says like you can give the script from some file, but in my case I already have the script in place, so I will just paste the script as it is. So let's copy this also. Okay, so let me paste this as well. Okay, and what I have to do is in place of this script I will have to pass this complete thing. So let me cut this from here. And I have to paste that complete thing here. So it is a very big string, so what I will do, I will paste that string inside quotes like this, right? So this way I can provide my complete script here, and this should work. And let me replace this also with the job name. So let me copy this and let's paste it here. Okay, so let's not overcomplicate the complete thing right now. Let's test it first. So let me explain the changes once more. I have removed my previous job template, which was very simple like this, and I have updated that same thing with this pipeline job. And pipeline job is asking the complete configuration inside a script in this format, and this format I just copied from here, right? Let's commit it and let's see the differences. Okay, so this job got failed and it says like dynamic job one. I think the job type is not matching. So earlier we created a freestyle job and this time I'm trying to create a pipeline job. That's why it is breaking. So let's do one thing. Let's delete the jobs manually because we don't need that previous template as of now. So let's delete those jobs manually and let it rebuild. So I've deleted both of them. Let's rerun the seed job. Cool. So it has regenerated these jobs now, and let's try to see what are the different stages inside this. Let me build both of them. Yeah, so it got triggered and you can see the stages like checkout, build, test, and then deploy to 3 different environments: dev, QA, and prod. So this template looks some practical now because our applications are deployed in this way only in practical scenario. So this is more relatable now. Now let's do one more thing. So wherever we are using this build stage, let's try to get the build command from the YAML and replace in every different job. Let's do that simple change quickly. So what I have to do is I have to replace this build command, right, which is mentioned here from the item which is there in my YAML file. So let me first of all define something in YAML. So let's say I want build command to be different for every different job. Let's say I have some Java applications, some Node applications, so build command will be different for both of them. So that's why I'm templatizing this particular parameter, and I want it to be derived from the YAML file. So let's say in case of job one, build command will be something. I'm just writing some dummy text, right? Build command for job one, right? And in case of, let's say, job 2, let's copy paste the same thing and let's write it build command for job 2. So what I want is I want my template to be same like this, but in case of job 1 it should take this as a build command, and in case of job 2 it should take this as a build command. That's what I want. So I have already created one parameter here, and let's create a getter for this thing in our utility. So this was our utility here. So what we will do, we'll just copy paste this function. Let's name it as get build command. And let's return the same parameter. So from job config, take the build command parameter. So whenever I will call this function, this will give me this value, correct? Now let's see how to use that same thing in main.groovy inside this particular template. So it is very simple. We can just replace this exact string with something like this. Inside a curly brace, I will just write this, and I will have to add a dollar also, so that I will have to make it aware like this is a variable, right? This is not a string just like these things. This is a variable. So at the runtime, what it will do, every time the for loop will run, it will try to fetch the value of this and then it will get replaced. So instead of job name, I have to take build command. Yeah, this is fine now. So my build command will get replaced from the content inside my YAML file. Yeah, this looks fine to me. Cool. Let's try to test it. Then we will move further. Let's commit the changes. So we have made changes in 3 different places. We added one parameter in the YAML template. We added one function in the utility, and then we updated this thing to handle the change. So let's commit it quickly. Let's go to Jenkins. Yeah, so our seed job got triggered here. Let's wait for it to finish. Yeah, it got finished. Let's see the configuration of job 1 and job 2. So let's go to dashboard, open both of them, and inside configure, this is for job 2, right? So I have to focus on the build command, and if you can see here, the build command is the build command for job 2, right? Inside job 1, let's see. So job 1 is build command for job 1. So you can clearly see I am able to generate these pipeline templates using the YAML configuration. So whatever change I will do in my YAML file, that will automatically get reflected here without any problem, right? And I can run my seed jobs as many as times as I can. That is totally in my control now. Now we will add one more thing.